Hi, NeuroTechX community. Yannick Roy, co-founder and executive director of NeuroTechX. I'm taking a few minutes out of your day because we're celebrating our 5th year anniversary this year. And I couldn't be prouder of what we've accomplished over the past 5 years, with the organization, the team. We've welcomed over thousands and thousands of people from around the world through our 300 plus events of different sizes, from small gatherings, hack nights, workshops, lectures, hackathons, conferences. We've helped organize and contributed to roundtables and discussions with decision makers, with stakeholders in the field. We've helped businesses and different companies recruit talents of different seniority levels, of different backgrounds. We've helped companies with their consulting needs, problems that needed to be solved. We've helped entrepreneurs, neurotech entrepreneurs, start their ventures, guide them, connect them. We've helped undergrads with our NeuroTechX Student Club initiatives, hundreds and hundreds of undergrads to explore the neurotech field as early as possible in their career. And it's been an amazing 5 years. It's been challenging, humbling, rewarding, amazing. It's been a lot of fun, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I wanted to take a few more moments to rewind a little bit of reminding us why we created NeuroTechX in the first place, why a few people we got together and thought it was a good idea to create an international neurotech community. So I think we all agree that we live in a very exciting time in human history. We're already doing it, but about to do it at scale and with better tools to merge the brain and tech, which unlocks a lot of potential, which is very exciting. We cannot really even predict what's going to happen with that. If we ever going to understand the brain, if we're ever going to be able to heal, fix it for whatever normal brain means. From the enhancement standpoint as well, it's very exciting. And there is also a social responsibility coming with creating such a neurotech future, making sure that we're inclusive, that it is accessible, that everybody is part of the discussion of what we're about to create, of what's coming. Obviously, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's going to take years and years of progress, of incremental little things here and there, but it's already started. And it's very exciting. I think that now, thanks to Facebook, Neuralink, Elon Musk, Kernel, and others, it's palpable. The general public that were not part of research labs, that were not necessarily looking for such things, are now becoming aware that it's coming part of our lives. With NeuroTechX, we challenged ourselves, and the mission that we set for ourselves is to facilitate the advancement of neurotechnology. So that's a very ambitious, very broad statement. In order to do that, the idea is to set 3 strong pillars: community, education, and innovation. So we believe by connecting people, so when they know who's doing what and they feel that they have a strong network, then we provide the educational material, tools, know-how, knowledge about the field, whether it's from the science angle, from the technology side of things, the ethics, the business. Then they can go on and have an impact on the field, whether it's by creating a company, joining one, tackling a challenge, a problem that needs to be solved. And it's really about this funnel, this journey of creating a platform where people can grow, where whatever their background is in neurotechnology. They can be just enthusiasts, curious, they can be researchers, they can be professional, they can be investors. We all have a role to play in that neurotech future. And the thesis behind NeuroTechX being a bottom-up community, bottom-up organization, is by listening to people. So what we like to do is to ask people the question of what is missing in your career, in your journey, so that you can have a greater impact on the field, on neurotechnology. And by listening to these answers, then we try to address these needs. We put people together, we start initiatives, and we try to provide value. So for us, it's all about empowering people that are the neurotech leaders of tomorrow. So how can we help shape that future and have an impact in the field? We have been fortunate enough to have to come across a lot of team members. The organization is mostly run by volunteers. People are putting time, sweat, effort, skills to the organization, believing in that mission. And it's been very humbling to see all the people following the organization, the mission. Right now, we do have between 80 to 100 people on the team, and it's just a blessing all day. So I wanted to take a few moments to acknowledge that, to thank every people the current team, past team, who's been involved with the organization, even the future team. Thank you in advance. As from a personal note, it's amazing to see when people following a mission, following the organization, and that we're accomplishing, that we're actually having an impact. Because the measure of success for NeuroTechX, obviously, we do care about numbers and metrics and growth and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's testimonials. It is people that are being impacted by what we're doing. It's all the emails that I'm receiving. It's all the messages that the community is sending. It's all the little, hey, thanks, because of this event, I've met that person. We've connected and we've been in contact ever since. Hey, thanks, because of such events or initiative, I've met this company and now I'm going to start an internship over there. All the thanks, because of this event and this speaker, I got inspired and I'm starting my PhD or my master in X or Y field. It's the investor that invested because they met some companies through our events. It's all these little things, all these testimonials that if we continue doing what we're doing at scale for years, then it's easy to look back and really pinpoint the impact and the role we've had in the field. And being able to do that in a field as such as neurotechnology, it's very exciting. So on that, I wanted to keep the video short. But people that know me by now knows that I cannot do such thing. I like to talk. And I want to wrap up just by saying a huge thank you to all the current and the past team, everybody that got involved. Huge shout out at the original co-founders, Marianne, Melanie, Sydney, Ferdinand. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart of joining this adventure of creating this crazy idea of creating an international neurotech community when we had no idea what that meant at that time. There was no Elon Musk, Facebook, and all these big news that we know today. So it makes sense now that NeuroTechX should exist, but a few years ago, it was not as clear and as easy to understand what we would be doing and what would make sense. So thank you very much for your help, support, and I hope that you're proud of what we've accomplished. All the others that were there at the very beginning, obviously there are so many names from John, Octavian, Stephen, Nico, from the Rufi, from the people that joined shortly after, the Brian, the Alex of this world. Thank you very much for all your help, support of creating this amazing platform that we've started. And I'm definitely looking for the next 5 years, 10 years. So I wish you all a very good day, and I hope that you continue building this neurotech future. And I'm going to drink to 5 more years with NeuroTechX. Thank you.